Let's be real. Clock this tea. Every religion is similar, and every religion has the same gods. We just name them differently. We just categorize them differently.
The following was filmed prior to the 2024 election. This may also be triggering to those with religious trauma. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to LGBT and Me, the show with LGBT people, and we talk about LGBT things. I am Sally Pryde, and today we are joined by the wonderful Luna Devine.
Thank you. Insert applause now. Thank you so much, Sally, for having me. My name is Luna Devine. That is Luna like the moon and divine like spirituality. Thank you for having me. And yeah, I'm glad to be here.
All right. So, what got you into drag? We're laughing because we're doing a second take because the first one failed.
Here's the thing. Pre-recording, we've already had this whole conversation, okay? So mind me if I chat a little bit or if I get off subject or just even laugh at some certain parts. Thank you. We've already discussed this.
Technical difficulties.
So yeah, long story short, got me into drag was just the influence of the princess treatment toward women. Growing up, being friends with girls, I've always seen that as something that girls take advantage of a lot, is how the man treats a girl. And so I wanted to be that receiving end, and I myself wanted to be the princess. So I kind of wanted to be the girl at the end of the day, and the girl that you would want to talk to or get nervous for, or he would just wait for, open the door for. So that got me into the female aspect. And the drag itself, performance wise, as many of us performers would say that RuPaul got into it, and just they themselves, me myself being a theater kid, a dancer, a cheerleader background, I wanted to harvest all of that and just put that into one thing. And I feel that drag has beauty, dance, acting, glam, like just in the package. And I found that from RuPaul, and growing up watching them express themselves uniquely through fashion and art was just something that really drew me in.
That's amazing. And you mentioned like wanting this princess treatment, and I think I have a similar experience to that, and that's obviously why I do drag. But and one of the things I wanted to facilitate with this podcast was sort of showing that we all have different experiences as part of this community. And for me, being seen as a woman not just was the princess experience, because like that's fun and all, but like that's not the full encompassing thing of it.
Yeah, that's
That
just
like
that's
I
my
hated
part.
being treated like a man by women, by men, by pretty much everyone, and it just made me horribly uncomfortable. Like I felt like I couldn't really talk to women about things I wanted to talk about, and I couldn't talk to, and whenever men talked to me, it was always like in a male bonding sort of way, which just made me super uncomfortable. And again, I just want to reiterate that we're all coming at this from different places in our community, and everything here is valid. We're different, but we're valid.
Period. I love that. Yeah. And again, it is my personal experience, and just coming from me, we're exploring just us individually right now. You're getting to know us in and out. So this should be a fun podcast, okay? Might get a little wild. Stay with us.
Yeah.
We talked about a lot. I know I said long story short. Clock me on that. Clock that too. But we'll see. We'll see what we dive into. So stick with us. Thank you so much.
So, how'd you get the name Luna?
It's my full name.
How'd you get the name Luna Devine?
Okay, perfect. Oh my god, thank you. Yeah, so like Luna Devine is basically stemming from the moon in Spanish, just admiring and respecting the moon itself. And I think that I didn't say this before, but it's unfortunate that we're a giant planet orbiting space, just in darkness. And the one thing that is bright we can't see. And I think that the one chance we get to look up and admire is the moon, because it does glow and it helps the stars around it shine. But for me, in my darkest times, when I looked up at the moon and saw that there was a sea of darkness, I saw that the glow of the moon helped me out of that darkness itself. I could have named myself anything, but or even like a star or something, but I think just I didn't want to be another star in the sea of darkness.
And a science fact here, the brightest stars burn out the quickest.
Period. Clock that T. And yeah, I think the biggest, brightest thing in the sky is the moon.
Other than the sun, but no one, do not look at the sun. Do not be like a wannabe dictator and look directly into the sun. Don't do that.
Period. Unless there's an eclipse. So
even during an eclipse, do not look.
Oh
directly.
Yeah, don't do it.
Do not be like the wannabe dictator and look directly into the sun.
Don't do it. Don't do it. But yeah. Oh, and Devine. My last name Devine comes from just me being spiritual and growing up I grew up Catholic, and I grew up being forced to be Catholic and spiritual, and I strayed away from that. And I wanted to find my own religion, my own belief. And in that journey, I feel like I found every single belief and religion to be true. I respect and believe every single god, goddess, any myth, legend, anything that is very spiritual, mystic, I'm obsessed with. Any witchy vibes, shows, movies, just anything mystical, fantastical, Harry Potter, anything.
Oh, you don't know who you're talking
No, I know! I'm talking outside. Ooh.
I've had several videos where I tell J.K. Rowling to go f*** herself.
I know! But the world itself is just, man, like, hate the artist, not the art.
Oh yeah.
Ah!
I'm just like, I'm famous for telling J.K. Rowling on numerous occasions to go f*** herself.
Keep saying it, baby. Keep saying it.
J.K. Rowling, go f*** yourself.
Clock that.
Go f*** yourself.
Clock that T. And yeah, it was just very, I feel like Devine fit me because once a month I do respect the moon, and I do have my own tradition, and I do have my own meditation routine. What is it? Just very ritual. So it's fun. I like performing.
You mentioned you grew up Catholic. What was it like being Catholic and growing up poor?
Ooh, clock that T. It was very hard. At the end of the day, it's all about being formal and about being your best self. Wearing the slacks, wearing the button-ups, being a good boy, knowing who to pray to. It was very restricting when already you couldn't be yourself. You kind of had to follow these certain rules. There's already stereotypes being on Catholics and the priests and the kids and all that. So it was already dealing with that stereotypical Catholic versus Christian, which I still find those they're still kind of similar people. It's just the gods are different. Let's be real. Clock this T. Every religion is similar, and every religion has the same gods. We just name them differently. We just categorize them differently. Continue.
That's gonna be the opening preview.
Clock that T. And so, yeah, it was very like, do what I say, very submissive. They want you to be submissive. Maybe that's why I'm a bottom. Maybe that's why I'm so submissive. Maybe that's why I'm gay. A lot of... Okay.
So are you saying the Catholic Church make you gay?
No, low-key... What I say about the stereotypes. That was... Now that I'm thinking about it, hold on. Because it does teach you about, like, you have to be submissive to the man. And, like, it just teaches you about, like, getting on your knees 24... Getting on your knees up and down. You gotta take your mouth, no question otherwise. Being submissive to a man. Following certain rules. Always being like perfect, dressed well, nice, smell nice. You gotta look your best. You gotta look A1, A2, top 10 tier. And then Low key, kind of, yeah. Low key, it kind of was like a little school for being a little gay boy, if you ask me. My teacher, she wasn't even a real teacher. She was just like a girl that sold shoes, and she was just like, "Yeah, it's my second job." And I was like, "You're not even a real teacher," but she taught us. She didn't even know what she had planned that day. Continue.
So, do you think the
I'm watching you, Sarah.
So, do you think the Catholic Church made you gay?
I do. Clock that to you. Period. No, I mean, like, yeah, I'm gonna whatever. It was hard growing up, but the more I think about it, I'm like, oh my god, period. Like, taught me to be gay.
How does being Latinx intersect with your drag?
Um. Okay, are you ready? I'm gonna go on a tangent. Some people say Latinx. Some people say Latina, Latino, Chila, Chola, Chinina, Conana. Anyways, so even that very much everything had to be macho. You had to be the man. You had to be very whatever. You know, nothing.
The
Very,
heterosexual man, not the Village
heterosexual.
People macho man.
Not nacho man.
Macho man from the song by the Village People. Not that.
Oh, girl, clock that.
Yeah, there are many different kinds of men out there. I don't think they were talking about
Oh
that
my god. So yeah, like nobody wants you to like kind of be gay, this and that. But clock this tea. Enough of the sad story, soppy story. Growing up, now being an adult life, being queer in Latinx, ask me that. All these macho Mexican men love our little trans little selves. They because we've been suppressed so long growing up because we had to be so macho, we now are open to it and now people are feeling comfortable in their bodies. Now I have friends that they're like uncles or something or like dating like trans women like in Mexico with full on like literally us, like they're not performing. It's just like drag queen. They're cross dressers. Honestly. I was sleeping. Girl, like it's very open now. And a lot of
Well,
men.
some of that's chasers, but
Yes. A lot of that is chasers. But it's more than it's more like as sad as it is a lot of negative things, it's more it is you gotta admit it's more accepting now to like a lot of guys are like, oh wow, that's, at least you can
absolutely. I get catcalled almost every day.
period. But referring back to Latinx, I grew up watching Angel Baby. Have you seen Angel Baby? Girl, you know who Dora Delano is? We talked about it. I don't know why I'm fucking yeah, I grew up watching Angel Baby, and if you guys don't know, clock this tea. If you're into Adore Delano, Angel Baby was Adore Delano before Adore Delano was Adore Delano. Okay. She doesn't reference it a lot. She likes to reference being on American Idol more than what people know her as, like iconically on the internet, is Angel Baby. She needs to bring it back. She was your local hood ass, like Latina, chola. She was talking about her boyfriend. She was recording on her 2003 Blackberry. I don't know when Blackberry's gonna out. I was too young. And so, yeah, she was like wearing like your she was like doing her makeup like this. She had her eyeliner. I just wiped all that.
Looks like you're dripping a little.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying this podcast? Well, you can help support it at patreon.com/Sally Pryde Drag. On there, you get to hear an extended and uncensored cut of this episode. That's true, with a whole bunch of other bonus content. If you're enjoying this, please sign up. That's patreon.com/Sally Pryde Drag. Now back to the show. As of this week, you have just wrapped up as a finalist on IBT's Drag Race.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Round of applause. Round of applause. Insert applause here. Thank you.
And one of the things the judges said constantly about you was just how creative your outfits were.
Thank you. Not only that, I had the best makeup on stage. Thank you. Except some of the iconic queens, they proved.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they had good makeup. Don't get me wrong. Melon had one of my favorite makeups.
Oh.
Yeah, Monty did amazing on her makeup. She elevated. Neilani did amazing.
You'll
You
be
did.
hearing from some of these other performers soon.
Yeah, perfect. Girl, your makeup is good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, I love Davina's makeup. Her nose, love that. I forgot who else was on. Oh, Esmeralda, love her makeup. Girl, I love you, sis. We're getting you together. And I forgot who else. But is that it? I forget. Whatever. Oh, yeah, Yasmin had a great makeup. Yeah.
So where does your creativity come from?
Yeah. The judges love my outfits and stuff, and I want to thank Raja for that. Finding Adore Delano, I had to know who this was. I came upon RuPaul's Drag Race and I was like, what is this show? That's how I got introduced. Angel Baby, Adore Delano, RuPaul, season 5, 6, don't clock me on that. And so I was like, I need to watch more of the show. So I wanted to go back to season 1, found season 3, fell in love with it. And so Raja became my series favorite, and I love her till this day. I respect her as a woman, a drag queen, a stylist, and just an artist. She's amazing. And yeah, I love that she even worked for America's Next Top Model before that. So she has experience. And so it was just wonderful to see that if you don't know how to make a certain piece of clothing, you can at least style it. And people will think, oh my God, it's the most beautiful thing, when really you just got 4 things to make it look like one outfit. So it's pretty fun. I think you play around with it. I love fashion. I love fashion.
If you ever want to spice up your TikTok a little bit, I recommend you do fashion videos.
Really?
That's my like, you can do fashion
I'm
challenges.
not a fashion girly. I know how to style. I appreciate that. I do. I know how to style. I just know I'm not a fashion girly. I do want to get more into that, but I feel like I'm more Adore Delano vibes. So you're gonna see me thrift a lot. I'm not really like, a lot of people like to like do like expensive stuff. I'm like, I don't know about that.
Oh no. Yeah, I
I'll
don't
do
have
thrifting for sure.
Oh,
I got you on that.
Thrifting is wonderful. I just can't, like, I don't have the money for expensive stuff.
Sure.
I look at a $40 dress and I'm like, I don't know if it's worth it.
Drag Race girl, Drag Race got me dying. Got me dead.
Help her out.
Period. I'll send in my Venmo or whatever the you want, but I'll send something.
That will be included somewhere here and in the description.
Thank you. I worked really hard. I went negative on my bank because of this Drag Race, and I got second place. And second place, we still don't get anything. We get nothing. Thank you.
At least on RuPaul's Drag Race, you get some runner-up money.
At least we get something. I do appreciate the attention, the applause, and everything, like the love, support, my fans. You guys, I appreciate you and I adore you. And I truly do this for you guys. The reason I do this is because not only for myself, and I want to express myself in art. I can stop anytime. I can quit like tomorrow. Like I wanted to do Drag Race, and I've done that. Like I got second place. I feel good. I like that.
As you should. Being in the finale is no easy feat in and of itself.
Exactly. And congratulations to Melon. She's she's a performer. She's a production drag room. Girl, I was the queen who should have been, who never was, but always shall be. And I just think that, I don't know, it holds its title of its own, and it holds power of its own, and I like that. I like that I get to do this for you guys, because I have a lot of the times where I don't want to do this, and most of the time I do this because of you guys, because you like to see me, you like to see me perform more, and I do this because like you give me that energy. So if I see you guys in the crowd, if I see you guys fill those seats, it gets me to do more flips. If I don't see you guys if I don't see many people, I don't feel energized to do like flips or anything. Like I just feel like I'll give you what you bring me. If you bring me people, if you bring me a show, I will give you a show and I will give you the flips and kicks. But if you want to just see me belt my little ballots out, I'm also doing that. But
And I have to say, your best performance of the entire season. We've gone over this many times, so it's like,
many times, many times.
my God, the 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 baseball outfit.
Oh yes, I forgot about that. Yes, yes. Um. Oh, Mario. Okay. So yeah. So for Pride weekend, for the weekend of Pride, I did "Same Love" by Macklemore, and girl, we need to give this girl an iconic.
No music on the show.
No. I need to reference the title, the girl.
Okay. Yeah, I do not have the royalties for this song.
Girl, yes, I get it. I know. Hold on. Re-ask that question. Re-ask that question.
So
Mary Lambert. Mary Lambert. Mary Lambert. Mary
yes.
Lambert. Okay.
So that was easily, I think, your best performance of the season. Although you did very well in the finale, I will say.
Thank you so much. No, yeah, referencing back to what you said earlier, it was my Pride weekend and I did Same Love by Macklemore and Mary Lambert, and it truly was one of my iconic performances because I started off in baseball, jersey and sweats, and so with the backpack and a baseball bat, but I came out playing with dolls. And for me, it was very deep because growing up, my parents wanted me to be in sports. They wanted me to be in baseball specifically, and so I never really fit in with that. I love baseball. I love to play. I love to play catch. I just never truly fit in with the guys, and so I did cheerleading, and I ended up being with the girls. And so, in the middle of my performance, as Mary Lambert was singing her part, I got to undress myself slowly into a beautiful um, rhinestoned rainbow dress. And so it was moving. It was very deep.
Very moving. People cried.
It was sensitive to me, and just I'm glad I won because it was a story I wanted to tell, and it was a story that I hope translated as well as I imagined. And I hope I did justice, and I hope I don't know. I hope I helped you guys in a way to see me better.
Yes, and it was a very beautiful number. um, this will be censored a little bit for the YouTube guys.
Oh my God. Yeah.
But Patreon is, you can see all this uncensored on Patreon.
Period.
That's patreon.com/Sally Pryde Drag. And remember,
Period.
Pride is with a Y because why not?
Oh. I like that.
Um, yeah, lose my train of thought every time you do that.
What? What am I doing?
When you did that, I was like,
Oh.
I just lost my train of
Sorry.
thought.
Okay.
How would you say you identify with your sense of gender? Sorry if I broke this question up again. It's like,
I most people can say I'm gender fluid, gender non-binary. Accept me as you want, deny me as you can. I don't care. I'm gonna be my authentic self. I'm gonna be a girl when I want to be. I'm gonna be a boy when I want to be. You better respect me as a girl both ways because again, I want to be treated like a princess either way.
that's a T.
Clock that T. Um, and so I don't know. Yes, when I walked in here, my other self, their name is Ricky. His name is Ricky, and so sometimes when it's very complicated, when this comes up or he's mentioned, my brain starts to cloud, like just cloud up. He's pushing a lot. Yeah, it's very like I said, treat me like a girl, treat me like a boy, whatever you see. I don't really preference. I don't really care. Reality sets in. I know it's different for people, and I know it's different experience. For me, see what you want, see what you see, call me what you can. At least respect my name. At least respect myself. At least be seen, because that's all I want. Call me anything, because at this point I just want to be seen. Because my whole life I felt unseen and noticed, and now I am being noticed, and I like that.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Thank you.
One thing I was gonna comment on about the finale, one of the things, I forget which judge said it, but I disagree with their assessment.
Which was
When you flipped up your dress,
okay.
that they were like were like, that's just a doll down there, and I'm like, but who wants to see an anatomically accurate vagina down there?
True.
Like who?
They
Like
just, but they just wanted to see panties. They just wanted to see me in underwear.
okay,
So I can agree with them on that. Like they just wanted to see me have underwear.
I get that, but like,
girl, we all should have underwear. Like that was an honest mistake on my part, and I totally skipped that part. I totally forgot. I had the underwear, but I think I put on the underwear and I put on my tights, and then I was like, oh no, I did something where I took off my underwear and I put something on and I just forgot, and I put the socks on. I don't know what I did, but I did something. And I forgot my underwear. Okay, everyone wear underwear.
yes,
Don't be nasty.
do not go commando.
Do not be nasty. Don't have Barbie put over here. That's what they call me in Barbie put. What they call me in prison.
You know, that's an actual plot point of the
God.
movie I'm making an insignificant place.
Period. Clock that tea. Yeah. Wear underwear.
Yes. Well, that wasn't what I was referring to.
Oh! Yeah, but
Yeah, there's a character, if you've seen the special preview, you know, one of the characters has a doll, it's all smooth like a doll.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
What's the character?
Al Leone.
Alio?
You didn't see the preview.
Girl, you just told me about this. I'm
Yeah.
in the movie.
Yes, you are.
That's hilarious.
But you are not allowed to comment on your scene yet until later on. Due to the nature of your scene, you are not allowed to comment on it publicly until release.
Hush, hush.
But yes, she's in the movie.
Clock that tea. I'll be in her movie.
Hopefully on the big screen.
Hopefully on the big screen.
And in your case, you got a very close up on the big screen.
Okay, wanted me that close. Clock that day.
Yeah, your whole face is gonna fill the screen.
I love that. Anything else?
But yeah, I'm really so you. But yeah, you're incredibly creative.
This making a whole movie. First of all, I'm creative. This making a whole movie.
I mean, you're stylistically very creative.
Oh,
Much more
okay.
than me.
No, yeah, but you are very creative. You had a whole movie. She was telling me her whole script. She was telling me everything. I was like, this is like a whole thing.
Yeah, it's a feature film which you can donate to on the Kickstarter.
It's gonna be up here. Please donate.
Yes. Seriously, I need another $1,200.
Yeah, seriously, we need another 5,000.
If we're getting,
I help you.
Sure. If we're doing 5,000, I'll go for an MPA rating. Hopefully, they're not like the other queer movies they typically look at.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, so the MPAA, they are like a board of people.
Gotcha.
Supposed to be anonymous, but they're corrupt as hell.
Okay.
That'll probably prevent me from getting a good rating, but who cares?
We don't have to include it.
They rate movies, so like they give it the PG-13R. That's their job. So it's a group of parents, supposedly, in quotes, because there's questions about that.
Clock that too.
And they're only supposed to be there for like 4 years. That hasn't happened.
Oh,
There's a whole documentary about it.
Love that.
And notoriously, they put it as NC-17, which means you can't show this in theaters.
Oh. Clock that too.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, hopefully they give a decent rating. I can't spoil parts of the film because I still want you to have a good experience. But if it were rated, it would probably be R.
Oh. Well, yeah.
I would not want NC-17.
You
That is
have
the
to
kiss of death for
You're
films.
showing Barbie. Of course you're going to show R.
Actually not.
Why?
Using very clever camera angles to avoid showing it.
Period.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's where you show the back and you have a character react.
Oh, God.
So that's what we're doing. If it were a review, it would probably be R, and there's the benefit of it gets a wider audience if rated. But unfortunately, if it's getting NC-17, which is a step above R, that's like Pink Flamingos territory. That is the actual rating of Pink Flamingos. I have a copy in the other room. No, most theaters will not show it. And most streaming platforms probably would not show it either.
Oh.
But I'm being very careful. There will be no nudity in this film. Well, no explicit nudity.
Oh, period.
It's all implied.
All implied. Oh, yeah, with the... Ah! Is she going to be like, oh my God, you have a Barbie...
Yeah, that's sort of in the special preview.
Period.
But you can watch now.
Up here. Click the link.
Click the link on my face.
On these tatas.
Yes, now click it over here.
Right there.
Have you ever been in a position where you can't quite get the lip color you want? Well, here's the solution for you. It's called eyeshadow. Use some eyeshadow on your lips. That's not even a joke. Just use some eyeshadow on your lips. It's not that hard, people. So you are in the movie, and what's that experience been like for you without spoiling your role?
It's been fun. It's been really exciting. It's been like I said, it's a fun story. It's really good.
Very camp.
Yeah, very camp. I get to explore as my can I say where the setting?
Sure. Go ahead.
Okay. Since it's fitting for my name, Luna Devine, I'm in space.
Yes, this is a science fiction film.
Period. I'm in space. And I get to talk to people.
Yes. As do most characters in this film.
It's pretty fun. Well, I can't even say anything else without like ruining it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
that's the unfortunate thing about your character. Unfortunately, we cannot go into too much detail.
Okay, listen, I do want to say that this film takes you on a journey. Okay,
definitely.
It takes you on an adventure, and I really do think you should check it out. And it's really fun, and it's really interesting and exploratory.
Yeah,
exploratory. Dora the Exploratory. I don't know. It takes you on a wild journey, just knowing the main character themselves, and a lot of fun twists and turns. Is it the biggest twist?
No, you cannot comment on. You cannot spoil the big plot twist. Come on.
I give one of the twists. I am one of the twists.
Yes, you can say that you are one of the plot twists, but do not spoil the plot twist.
Okay, no, I'm not spoiling it. I just want to say I give away something. Like I'm giving away like the plot twist. You know what I mean?
Yes, that is why.
Like you'll see me, and then you'll be like, "Oh, plot twist."
Yes, but yeah. Unfortunately, you cannot discuss your role in detail at this time.
I know.
I will definitely have you on closer to the release and after the release when there's more details.
I will say this makeup will look flawless.
Yes, it does.
Period. You better comment and clog my makeup. Thank you. Okay. Period. What else can I say about the?
But yes, and not only that, there are points of the film that are you haven't read the whole script,
Mm-mm.
but there are points in the film which are not just camp, but there are points in the film which I think bring real serious drama as well. It's a film about like chosen family and finding yourself. It's a film made by queer people about queer people for
Oh,
queer people.
and I can do math. Apparently,
This does not make sense for those who don't know you're seeing.
if they don't, okay, girl, I'm just giving it away. Like it's fun because I can do math. In real life, I cannot. In this movie, I can. Period.
Come back and watch this podcast episode once the movie's released in a few months.
And then you'll see. Yeah, and then you'll see why.
You'll get what we're talking about then.
I can. Yeah, I can read.
You can read. You can do basic math.
That's not basic. I've never ever used that number. That is not basic. 2 + 2 is 4. That's basic. Also, if you want to get to know somebody that is not catfishing, what is it? Like online, the techno bots or whatever.
Yeah,
like
bots.
scammers.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever want to know if they're real or not, just be like, "What's 2 + 2?" If they can't answer that, they're not real. Period.
Mm-hmm. Or if you give them a really complicated problem and they answer it right away.
Okay. But... What?
Right. If you give them a really complicated math problem and they solve it right away, you know they're not a human.
What? Okay, yeah, sure.
If you're being scammed by a bot and you give them a really hard math problem and they solve it right away, you know you're not dealing with a human.
Mine ain't hard. 2 + 2 is 4. And they still don't answer.
I'm not talking about 2 + 2. I'm talking about like really hard stuff.
I'm talking about money. I love your apartment, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
That's really cute.
Yes, this is the United Nations.
Oh my god, this is United Nations.
Okay, here's a quiz for you.
Oh god.
Name all the pride flags. Okay, starting with this one.
It's pride flag.
Okay, and then the next one.
That's also a pride flag.
Can you name which?
That's a bi flag. No?
No, this one right here. The one.
This is a full-on pride flag. This is a full-on.
Which one is this?
That is the like BDMS. No?
No, it's the asexual pride flag.
Asexual. Is that the bi flag?
Yes, and then this?
The trans flag.
Yes.
The asexual flag. Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
Another question for you. Another bit of trivia for you. Who designed the rainbow flag behind you?
The gay people.
Name the individual. Who designed that flag?
I don't know.
Oh God, you are so getting canceled.
Oh, girl, who designed the flag?
Gilbert Baker.
Who the is Gilbert Banker? He's a banker? We don't like banks.
Baker.
Oh, we love bakers. Not Hannah. Oh, poor Hannah Baker. She died.
Mm-hmm. Gilbert Baker as well. He passed away a few years ago.
No, I hope he did.
Huh?
I mean, I not hope he did, but like, sorry to that man. He didn't want to be old.
Yes.
Who is that?
Huh?
Who is that?
He was an activist. He designed the rainbow flag.
Gilbert Baker.
Yes. And do you know why he designed the rainbow flag?
Why?
Because do you know what flag came before it?
I mean, flag.
In a way, yes.
Pride?
What was the closest thing to a pride flag before the rainbow flag? Now, keep in mind, this is third generation, but generally speaking, this is the third edition of the rainbow flag. There used to be turquoise and pink on there, but...
What? That is fascinating.
Yes, but those were difficult with the materials. Turns out people don't have pink material, lots of pink and lots of turquoise around lying around. At least they didn't in the 70s.
I mean, they should.
But why do you think... Do you... Okay, you need to learn your history.
I don't know.
Ma'am, you need to learn your history.
Girl, I don't know math. I don't know history. I'm not a girl.
Your queer history, at least.
Okay, continue. I barely know about Stonewall. Continue.
Well, at least you know of Stonewall.
Period.
But why... What do you think came before that? What symbol was used for gay people generally before the rainbow flag? Take a guess.
Penis?
No, the pink triangle.
The pink triangle?
Do you know about the pink triangle? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make you look this way on my podcast. It's
Oh
sort of
my god.
I did. This was not planned. I thought you would have known this.
No.
The pink triangle comes from the fact
Girl, what the fuck is this pink triangle? Educate me.
In the Holocaust.
Oh my god. This is how they identified the queers.
Yes, they put the pink triangle.
God
patch.
damn it. My
That
friend
was-
told me this because he's Jewish.
Yes,
He's like,
And
you
they
know how
had
they
the-
identify the gays?
the pink triangle.
God damn it.
And one of the reasons Gilbert Baker designed the rainbow was because that was the symbol being used for the queer community at the time.
Okay.
And the whole point there was we should not be defined by an image that has oppressed us, a symbol that has oppressed us.
Okay.
So he designed the rainbow flag because it's all natural and we exist. We're natural. We come from nature. Well, drag. I don't know if that's natural, but
Period.
yeah, these faces aren't natural. I include myself in that.
Period.
We don't just wake up this way unless we forget to go take off our makeup.
Me? I sleep with. I know I'm not supposed to, but I sleep with my makeup. It's horrible. I know.
Oh, I do. I do all the time. I've fallen asleep in full drag.
Yeah.
Like I wake up in my and my lash is on the other side of the bed.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, girl. I don't know. I don't know who that guy is. Sorry to that man.
Yeah, it's just like my Yeah, but yeah, I've fallen asleep in drag. I've fallen asleep. Oh God, I used to. Well, when I was used to wear breastplates, I actually fell asleep in a breastplate.
Same, yeah. It kind of feels.
Oh my
comfortable, whatever.
God, you do not want to fall asleep in a breastplate.
No, you don't. You kind of suffocate yourself. You're like, horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, do not go to bed in a breastplate, even breast forms, unless they're foam. Do not go to bed. If you need breasts when you sleep, use foam, not the silicone.
Pure.
Yes, that is a good tip for anyone who wants
But
to
it
sleep
keeps you
with
warm
boobs.
at night and during the winter.
That is a good tip right there. If you need to sleep and you want to have boobs, go for the foam ones.
Yeah.
You don't want to pop your silicone while you're sleeping.
Period.
I may have been there once or twice.
No! Clock that tea. I love that.
Although, we're not the only ones who fall asleep, apparently, in drag. Dolly Parton does, too.
Does she? I feel like Dolly Parton
Yeah,
don't
she
sleep
said-
at all.
Yeah, she said she falls asleep in her makeup and then reapplies it in the morning.
Period.
I don't think my skin could take that.
I don't.
But she's Dolly Parton. She can do anything.
Period. You know she's actually Miley Cyrus's like 7th cousin.
Oh, yeah, and godmother.
That's wild. Like they're actually related.
Well, I
I'm
can see the
hungry.
talent. Definitely there.
Period.
Like, they both got that, whatever that singing gene is.
Oh, I need to message my friend.
They got that singing gene, I know.
Yeah, period.
Dolly Parton does consider herself a drag queen, and like, yes, she is. She absolutely is.
Yeah, most definitely. She literally has everything as a drag queen will be. She has a hair, she has makeup, she has like everything. Ow.
Who's your favorite non-traditional drag performer? So they don't often use the title of drag. but they could be an honorary member or like use the practices of drag. You think?
Like art, like celebrity wise.
Yeah.
So a lot of people right now are saying Chapel Roan, and I
Oh
get
yeah.
it. I get it.
Although, doesn't she do drag on her own? I thought she was a drag queen.
No.
Okay.
All right, bitch. You want a little insight?
Go for it.
This is what I really think about Chapel Roan. I love her. I love the gal. She has a great music artist. She's a great songwriter. Whatever. If you don't want to be famous, don't become famous. Period. She always.
I
I love
somewhat
her.
disagree.
I love her, but she's over here being like, "Oh, I hate paparazzi. Oh, I don't like my fans. Like, chill out." And I'm like, "Girl, you should expect this."
I somewhat disagree. I think that when it comes to certain like fame, especially on the internet, and I know this to be true, you have an online persona that is very different from your in person persona.
Yeah, I get that.
And that you're not always on. That's sort of what I'm trying to say, is that there needs like
there needs to be some like breathable leeway,
yeah.
like this is just her.
I forgot the term, but there's a certain type of like relationship that happens where people like think they know someone but they don't.
Oh,
And that's sort of one of those cases there of, and I know I have a lot of diehard fans who watch this show and watch my content. You do not know me. Period.
period.
You know my internet persona. You know my drag persona, but you do not know me personally.
Period.
Unless you know me in real life.
Period. Same.
Now, do you get a lot of messages online from people you don't know?
Yeah.
Oh, I do too. Some good, some bad. What's it been like for you?
A lot of good.
Yeah, I've gotten a lot of mix. I've gotten
Just good.
Yeah, I've gotten everything from death threats to like people asking me to be their drag mother. Like I'm currently mentoring someone who lives in New York.
No, sometimes I'm scared to even message people because like they'll message me too much where I'm just like, oh, I feel like if I message them, they're just gonna become psycho.
Oh, I know the feeling. Yeah, I've had that happen many times.
Many of times. Oh, back to your celebrity question. I think obviously Lady Gaga is the drag
Oh,
queen.
definitely. Although I have my own issues with her.
Oh, why? Yeah.
It's
The
not.
don't like you like the you don't like I like.
It's not about her performance.
Who's another person I like?
It's not about her persona or anything like that.
Why?
It's because she did a concert for Autism Speaks, which is a hate group.
Oh.
You didn't know that?
No.
They're a hate group.
You're very political, I'm telling you.
They want to eradicate autism. Now, do I think she knew that? No, because when most people think of Autism Speaks, especially at the time, they did not know this.
Okay.
But they have several lawsuits against them about like not being inclusive to their autistic people.
Oh my god.
Where do they give their money to? Not to research, which we don't even want in the first place. I'm speaking from the autism perspective. She wants to eradicate my kind. Well, I don't know about that, but the organization does, and she performed for them.
Oh my god, that is wild. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm very outspoken.
No, you should be. Be an advocate. Do all that. Keep speaking. Like that. You guys deserve that. It's
oh yeah. She and not only that, Autism Speaks made a horror movie about autism. I'm not even kidding. They actually made a horror movie.
You know, like, okay, yeah.
Do you want to see it?
No.
It's only like 3 minutes.
No.
It is horrifying.
It's fine. There is a movie. Oh my god, so you don't like Sia either?
Huh?
You don't like Sia?
Okay, yeah, no. I don't like her even though she has announced she is autistic.
Wait, what?
You didn't know that?
No. I thought you didn't like her because she made a movie about being autistic. Or like Maddie.
It's called Music.
Yeah, Music.
Which the problem with that film is it's very much a caricature of autism, and the practices shown in the film are harmful to autistic children.
Really?
And it's not done in a way that like highlights why it's wrong. It's sort of put there as a matter of fact, or this is how it should be done, sort of way.
Interesting.
At some point, I may do a deep dive on that one.
You should.
Um,
Yeah, I should.
but yeah, Sia, she did announce later that she is autistic. Frankly, I don't even know where to begin.
That's wild.
Because she made a film with an autistic caricature.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh.
You alright?
Oh, yeah.
You alright?
Side pain.
Oh. I have some expired Tylenol.
No, that makes it worse. Final thoughts. No, this was fun. This is really fun.
Absolutely.
I love exploring just anything, just me, myself. If you really want to get to know me, if you want to see more of me, please come to my shows. Please come talk to me in person. Come up to me, find me a drink, do something, because I'm broke. I'm not playing. I'm broke. Include that.
Yeah. She's broke as
I don't give a who knows? I need money. I need a sugar daddy. I need something.
She's got 99 problems and a bank account is one.
That was great. Clock that T. Yeah, if you want to follow me, please follow me on social media. Luna_Devine 69. I'm usually like the third or second account. The first account is always like some craft. Some like they're selling crystals and stuff. It's always a second or third account. But yeah, you're gonna see me around. You're gonna see me more. I'm gonna work on more projects. Thank you.
Yes.
To Sally Pryde and her projects. And yeah, I hope I get to see you guys and you'll get to see me more.
Well, thank you, and I'm glad you were on the show.
Thank you so much.